Previously on Sam and Max.
Check this out.
Benang. Tastes great and fun to say. Benang. Tastes great.
Oh, I thought it would... I just remember a cutscene where he's like, Benang, and he freaks out.
Bosco's vanished off the face of the earth.
Previously on Sam and Max, Bosco got abducted by aliens. That's all we need to know going in. Episode 4, Chariot of the Dogs. Bosco's vanished from the face of the earth. Literally! When Sam and Max manage to track him down, what they find is so mind-boggling you'll have to see it to believe it. Can the freelance police set things right, or will life as they know it fall victim to the capricious whims of THEAM? Let's go. From the archives of Telltale. We gotta find Bosco.
Okay, we're in, boys.
The door was unlocked.
Bosco! Free anti-mind control helmets for the first 50 lunatics to come out of hiding!
I've been telling you, little pals, he's just plain vanished.
We'd better look around the joint for clues.
Good plan, Sammo. Guess that's why they call you guys in for the brainy stuff, and leave the senseless violence to the likes of me.
I deeply resent that comment, Mr. Paper.
Yeah, Flint. We're gonna have to join together and use every detective skill we know to find Bosco.
Well, that's a no-go.
Just start
Any more
shooting
ideas?
Let me think. Hey, Flint.
Found anything yet, Sammy?
Still working on it.
Any leads?
Any leads on where Bosco went?
He kept yapping on about THEM and his secret bunker. The poor delusional sap.
Has anyone else seen him?
What's the word on the street on Bosco's disappearance?
I've been making chin music with every pigeon in this burg, but nobody's singing. Trails dried up like a hobo's inner thigh.
How quickly the lingo goes from colorful to gut-churning.
Yeah, what the... You ever just make chin music? When did Bosco disappear?
How long has Bosco been missing?
While you were in Schnitzeltown making chummy with the undead, there was a ruckus in the back of this dive. After that, the B-Man took a powder.
What are you even saying? Flint Paper has his own language. What's your interest?
Why were you keeping an eye on Bosco?
A going-away present for my old partner, God rest that bastard. First case he ever had, 40 years ago, and never solved. Some doll who wanted to keep an eye on this Bosco mook. Said he'd done her wrong, and he had to take the fall.
We'll find him.
Don't worry, Flint. We've got the skills to find whoever kidnapped Bosco.
I am still president, after all.
That may be, but are you a bad enough president to rescue the dude?
So long.
Stick around, Flint.
You boys know where to find me.
Just standing right there.
I've always wondered what Bosco keeps hidden back here.
I've always wondered if he's wearing pants back there.
Oh, look.
Wow, it's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Whew! I'd kill for a time machine right about now. Of course, I'd kill for just about anything.
He actually had all the solutions for Season 1.
It's Bosco's My First Moai Head toy.
I guess we'll need that. Keypad.
This keypad must control the laser grid blocking Bosco's bathroom.
Oh, use it to spell boobies. I love that.
Bosco, lasers, and pushing random buttons are three things that don't go well together, little buddy.
Yeah, put in 5318008 and then flip your calculator upside down.
Whee! Wow!
Alright. X-ray.
It's Bosco's lighted display board.
Photos.
Bosco didn't take any pictures of himself. His camera no doubt thanks him.
Enlarger.
Just an enlarger, no big thing. Our lust for this tangy fruit drink started this whole mess.
Did it? Did it, though? Banang!
Hey, Seismo, what's shaking?
The Earth.
Are THEM really out there?
Look at that spelling of cuisine. That's amazing. That's how Quick Trip would spell that.
A painful reminder of the Bosco-shaped hole in our hearts.
You have to figure out the code.
We can't get in until we get past this laser grid.
To get past the laser grid, first you have to forgive the laser grid.
Photo
No
equipment.
clues here. Sure, Bosco. Everybody else is watching you. Bosco, you in there? I hope not, or Bosco be gone. We already checked the roof. Just a pigeon AA meeting. Nothing worth mentioning.
What's the code for the keypad? Oh gosh. Oh good golly goshness. Hey Max. There we go. Where's Bosco?
I wonder what happened to Bosco. What does it all mean?
I'm sure there's a perfectly rational explanation for all of this, Sam.
You're right, Max. Wait. When have we ever had a rational explanation for anything?
Exactly. We're way past due for one.
It's a good point. We need something to make sense in these damn games.
Can you believe we're on a real detective case with Flint Paper himself?
Quiet, Sam! I know he's going to just spontaneously crack the case wide open any second now.
What are you staring at, fellas? You're making me nervous.
He's just standing by the door. I want you to know.
I didn't think so at the time, but now I've got to admit it. It was worth driving all the way back to Germany to return your soul to your zombified husk of a body.
Oh, geez, Sam, don't get all mushy on me in front of Flint Paper.
The store is ours.
We've got the run of the whole store, Max. Anything you feel like looting?
You'd think I would, but nothing's really calling out to me.
Where could the code be? Ah, it's not like you to give up on a case, Sammo.
You're right, Flint. Don't know what came over me.
Like, there's no numbers anywhere.
Bosco must have left some clue behind the counter. Where else would he leave his clues?
What else can I click on back here? Ah,
It says the code is in my head.
We better find it soon, then. It must be getting lonely.
the code is in your head.
I can't use this keypad until I find the code.
The code is in my head.
The code is in my head. The code is in my head. What does it all mean?
The code is in my head. Yeah.
Hey, let's x-ray my skull so we can see what's in my head.
There you go.
Cotton candy doesn't show up on x-rays, Max.
I clapped right in front of the mic. That's... it's gonna sound weird. Okay.
It shows you what's inside.
Can we x-ray your head then? How do we x-ray your head?
It's Bosco's lighted...
Oh! In this head.
Geez, that certainly took long enough.
These hints are really helpful.
All right, let's have a look at your x-ray, Mr. Moai Head. We'll see what's causing that persistent tinnitus.
Prognosis, Sam?
Either this toy has a tumor the size of an overfed cat, or it's too dark to read it.
Aha.
It looks like...
Say it.
Oh my
It looks
god.
like Bosco's as clever as you
Oh
are
my
at cutting-edge intellectual humor.
You gotta admit, that is pretty funny.
Is boobies. 531-8008.
You did it, Sammo.
Let's check in the bathroom for more clues.
Let's go after THEM.
Let's see if there's anything in the bathroom to tell us where Bosco's top-secret bunker is. Or maybe the bathroom is his top-secret bunker.
This is exactly where I'd want to spend an apocalypse.
I sense that something terrible happened here.
Ho ho! You don't know the half of it.
Demagnetized shirts.
Bosco has all his shirts specially treated to block out the thought control rays.
lest nefarious forces take control of his nipples.
The Bosco Tech Drain Liberator 6000. I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Not after seeing what it did to that sludgy delivery guy.
The sound alone still haunts my nightmares. Bosco's been ordering nothing but baking soda and paper mache.
Perhaps to make a volcano.
Whee!
If you explode it, they will come.
And if it's brown, flush it down.
All the disguises.
Bosco's disguises, each more offensively ludicrous than the last.
Pip pip, honey nut Cheerio.
Baking soda plus vinegar equals eruption.
Sounds hot, but they didn't leave a phone number.
Tons of model volcanoes just like the one on Easter Island. It's like Bosco was obsessed with this shape.
Like I'm obsessed with the shape of Bosco's unnaturally bulbous forearms?
A little like that, but slightly less creepy.
Why are you into that?
Hot toilet wine. Everything Bosco would need to survive for months.
Toilet wine.
From the looks of it, these wine bottles haven't been touched in decades.
Ah.
A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley.
Woof! Nippy Valley Woof. For party time or anytime.
Some idiot left the cork out, Max. It turned to vinegar.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure I can hold it until the end of the case.
Pretty sure.
Urinals. Such a crude and barbaric means of bladder relief.
Says the guy who uses the fire hydrant.
Cotton balls.
Bosco's high-tech 100% convincing disguise kit.
So, which kit was he using last year, then?
A jumbo-sized bag of cotton balls.
Don't open it, Sam! I can never eat just one.
Bosco
baking
keeps
soda.
plenty of baking soda on hand to keep the bathroom fresh. It's an industrial-sized barrel of baking soda. There's no way I'm touching that towel, not after all the people who've been using it.
But Bosco and I are the only ones who ever come back here.
Exactly.
Mostly sanitary towels. Hey Max, what do you have to... What are your thoughts?
I'll bet we can find Bosco's trail if we just repeat everything he did.
All right, fool. I'll start by buying a convenience store and standing in it until the music turns me into a delusional maniac.
And I'll start wearing tight-fitting t-shirts. Ready? Go!
This is the bunker?
So Bosco's secret bunker was in the bathroom all this time?
Oh yeah, it's been like this for years.
Just think of all the stuff you miss when you have a crippling phobia of public bathrooms. Lots of volcanoes in here.
Which finally explains at least 10% of those strange rumbling noises always coming from the bathroom.
It explains 10%.
Do you ever wonder if there is some higher intelligence from far away guiding everything we do?
Higher intelligence? No. Easily amused and starved for entertainment? You sure?
Let's go.
Keep looking for clues, Max.
I'm on the case.
Alright, we have what we need here. We got the... baking soda. Oh, wait. We're supposed to, well, I'll do this first, but... I'll do this first. Not big
It's
enough.
like I'm always telling you, Sam. We need a much bigger explosion.
This time, you might be right, Max.
Let's pour the whole bottle in this big vat of baking soda.
I don't know how to open the barrel.
Okay.
What was that for, Sam?
There you go.
That barrel was looking at me funny.
For once, the gun was a solution to something.
And the school board said our cases had no educational merit.
Do it again! Do it again!
Oh yeah.
What's that noise?
There they are.
They've come for us, Max. It's THEM.
Good! About time we found out who's responsible for this travesty.
Chariot of the Dogs. Back at it again. Huh. Oh, there's a lot more stuff to shoot. Got it. Woo! Steve Purcell, baby. Wow.
Hey guys. Look, I can explain.
Did you get a haircut, Bosco? There's something different.
What the
Finally
fuck?
see a doctor about that, personal problem?
You guys done?
Yeah, that's all we got.
Good. Now shut up and help me.
What seems to be the problem, Bessie?
That elevator over there, it's horrible. I went inside looking for THEM, but when I got out, I saw my mother. Oh, it gets worse. I ran out of there fast as I could, and when I came out, I was like this. You gotta fix it, guys.
Volcanoes, explain.
What's with all the volcanoes back in your store?
Guys, try to keep up. Haven't you figured anything out yet? The volcano is what summons the spaceship, fools!
Sam, is it my imagination, or are we being scolded by the guy who's half cow?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing on an alien spaceship?
I got tired of being scared of THEM. I finally said, bring them on! I built this device that lets me predict where they were gonna show up next. Then I let them come on and take me.
So, did you get udders, or are you a boy cow?
That's none of our business, Max. What happened next, Bosco?
I used the device on myself, to test it. After that, it's all a blur.
Where are
What
we?
is this place, Bosco?
You guys still don't get it? This is it! The center of the entire operation of THEM!
Kinda sparse for the headquarters of a sinister cabal bent on world domination.
You don't need much room when you can go anywhere you want through time and space.
Where's this THEM detector device you were talking about?
I don't know. I must have lost it in that elevator after I got turned into this thing.
The place seems pretty empty. Where are THEY hanging out?
I don't know, but you can bet they're around here somewhere, just waiting to probe us and turn us all into freakish animal-human hybrids.
Bosco, Sam is standing right here.
Goodbye.
Don't go anywhere, Bosco.
And now where am I gonna go looking like this? Help me get back to normal, guys.
Normal? We'll get you back the way you were before, but we're not promising more than that. Whee!
Elevator. Bosco's time card. Let's see what we got here.
Looks like some kind of weird alien radio.
Button.
It's the elevator's emergency recall button.
Captain Chair.
Appears to be made of the finest leather from only the finest in mutilated cattle.
Don't joke about that! Moo!
Bosco's oppressors could spring out of there any moment, ray guns blazing.
Central device.
Hey, Max, what do you think this thing is?
Calibrating. Complete. I now have mastered your primitive but no less valid language. Please choose from the following topics of conversation.
Where's the crew?
They are currently occupied with the craft's primary mission. They will arrive shortly to detain you for your own safety.
What happened to Bosco?
The intruder made unsanctioned use of the time shuttle.
System settings.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style most appropriate to the user. Please choose from the following options.
Suggestive, abusive, passive-aggressive. What is suggestive?
Suggestive.
Oh, that is exactly how I like it.
Oh no. Let's get that out of here.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style. Please choose from the following.
Okay. I'm scared of what abusive is.
Abusive.
Good choice, moron. Did you come up with that yourself, or did your idiot friend help out?
So that's just mean.
What are my options?
My personality can be... Please choose.
Alright. Passive-aggressive.
Passive-aggressive.
Selection acknowledged. I'll just alter my entire personality matrix to make you more comfortable.
Yes, the Byakuya Togami option. It's Byakuya to... It's Byakuya to... It's Byakuya Togami from Danganronpa.
What are my options?
My purse, please.
My purse, please. If only there was a politically incorrect option.
Politically correct.
Selection acknowledged as no more or less valid than the other available choices.
That's what that means. I'm tempted to leave it on suggestive, because I want to see what the other options are with suggestive
What
on.
are my options?
My person, please.
Suggestive.
Good.
Good.
Where's the crew?
Don't worry about them. This moment is all about us.
Who are you?
The better question is, who are you?
What happened to Bosco?
Bosco made illicit use of the time shuttle and just savaged history.
How do we use that elevator?
Print out a card to where you want to go and insert it slowly into the time card reader.
Alright, this is funny. Can I print a time card?
We'd like to get a time card, please.
I cannot print a time card until the captain chooses a destination.
So long.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'm leaving it on that. I'm leaving it on that. That's funny.
Enough dawdling. I'm ready for some elevator action.
Okay, we're going. Damn. I was having fun with the suggestive robot. Flipped it in. Style points.
Woo! Bosco's again? How'd we end up back here?
Judging from the lack of safety railings and ready availability of guns and ammo, I'd say we've gone back in time. Seems to be sometime in the early sweet mother of mole sauce.
You fools gonna buy something, or do you want to make a baby?
Well now.
Who says that? Ooh, modified carbon dater.
Hey Max, remember that old carbon dater we got from Sybil last year?
Yeah, we gave it to Bosco so he could keep scanning his weenies.
Looks like he's made some modifications to it.
This game got a lot of innuendos. Let's carbon date these weenies.
Nah.
Okay.
You must be Mrs. Bosco.
That's Ms. Bosco. I don't want any part of your oppressive patriarchy.
Fair enough, ma'am. Miss, you.
Who are you?
Sam and Max, freelance police.
Finally, the police. Maybe you can help me catch that fool.
Who do you want to catch?
Which fool did you want us to catch exactly?
That man who just came in here yelling about conspiracies and busting up the place.
Bosco always did know how to make a memorable first impression.
We're here to help your son.
I don't have a son. You think it's not enough I'm a businesswoman and inventor? A woman's only useful if she's got a son.
It's not that. We're friends with him.
Well, acquaintances.
We know him.
We've spoken to him more than once.
Doesn't matter. I'm not defined by my children. But when I do have one, she's gonna be the most perfect little angel.
What was that you said about making a baby?
I'm made uncomfortable by this line of questioning, Sam.
That's just because you're scared of a world where career-minded women don't need to be tied to a man to have a family. This ain't the past anymore. It's the 1960s. They can talk about putting a person on the moon, and I can invent a baby-making machine.
How does that work?
Well, how does this baby-making machine work?
You just take a DNA sample from the mother and the other person and combine them in that machine. Let it bake a couple hours and you've got a beautiful baby girl. Or boy, I guess. I've already got my own samples in there. I'm gonna test it out tonight after closing.
How do you get the DNA samples?
Isn't that obvious? Saliva, fool!
Well, naturally.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Who's the father?
Where'd you get the father's sample?
Oh, him. Well, I was just in Washington, D.C. for a special occasion, and when I was touring the White House, I met a nice man in a dark suit. He was polite and didn't say much. Seemed like his spit was as good as anybody else's, so I picked him.
See you later, Ms. Bosco.
We're gonna pick up some swingin' 60s chicks and start a groovy hullabaloo.
Men.
Cut it out, Max. You don't even like girls.
Oh, right.
You got a problem with women?
Nah, just never interested. With all the general malice I have to get done in a day, girls are just a huge waste of time.
I have never been as turned on as I am right now.
Malice.
What?
You just never found the right woman, and I never found the right man. Forget the baby maker.
Catastrophic temporal anomaly detected.
Run away with me, Max, my white stallion.
Curse my irresistible animal magnetism.
Max isn't into you.
Max just isn't that into you.
Oh, geez, Sam, show a little tact. What he means to say is, there is absolutely no way, no how I would ever be interested in you until the day the Earth is consumed by the flames of our exploding sun.
You say that now.
Max is belligerent, recalcitrant, and quite possibly psychotic.
So you're jealous, is that it? Want to keep him all to yourself?
I never knew you felt this way, Sam.
Temporal anomaly detected.
Shut up. It's not like that.
He no good for you.
Max is no good for you.
Oh, I can fix him.
Wow, that's... that holds up.
Max doesn't even like girls.
They're a nuisance at best.
Hasn't been interested since... When did that start exactly?
I think it all goes back to that time we were... No flashback? Okay. Well, it's been ever since junior high. I'm president of the U.S., and you'd make a lousy first lady.
You just don't know what you want. I may not be the first, but I'm the last lady you'll ever need.
You're wasting your time, Ms. Bosco. Max just isn't interested.
The more he protests, the more I know he's the one.
Never been more turned on in my life.
This sample says Momma Bosco.
Don't touch that! I made that sample when my spit was most fertile.
This sample has been completely contaminated by milk. It'll have to be replaced.
Okay. Can we get a spit sample?
Looks like a weird bread-making machine.
Don't be silly. That's my baby maker. You take a spit sample from the mother and one from the father, mix them together in that machine, and then out comes a happy little bundle of perfection.
Finally, somebody explains how that works.
That's not the generally agreed-upon method, Max.
Let's take that.
What's this?
It's my chemical sampler. Get somebody to spit on it, and it gives you a sample test tube for the baby maker.
Mind if we borrow it?
Go ahead. I already got all I need.
Baby food and bum wipes. If you use less of one, you wouldn't need as many of the others.
Let's check this out.
We're better to crunch numbers than in the John.
Let's Take the wine bottle.
A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley brand vinegar.
Ah, some idiot left the cork in, Sam. It's still wine.
Let's just let that breathe for a few decades, Max.
That was... oh, wow. Crazy how time works.
Russians send first woman into space.
Soon they'll send all their women into space.
That's a crazy conspiracy.
They're
They're beautiful.
the one constant across all human cultures of all times is a massive amount of waste.
This week's specials.
9mm hollow points are always special.
What do you think you're doing?
You know, the usual. Traveling through time and stuff.
Override. You've caused a catastrophic temporal anomaly. You're going back to the ship so you can think about what you've done.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Just look at what you did.
Sam, what's a catastrophic temporal paradox?
That!
What the hell did you guys do?
He's fading out of
Max,
existence.
when you made Momma Bosco decide not to have a baby, that meant Bosco was never born.
But if Bosco was never born, then we never would have gone back to meet Momma Bosco in the first place. Neat!
Are you fools just gonna stand there explaining everything? Or are you gonna fix me?
Sheesh! Give a guy a cool cow body, and all of a sudden he's the owner of the time stream.
Did you miss us?
Boscow.
What have you two been doing all this time?
Hanging out with your mom.
Real classy, guys. Fine, don't help me.
It's Carl Weezer. Feeling better?
Feeling better, Bosco?
I don't know, you guys. I still feel kinda distant. What did you guys do?
We kind of made it so that you've never been born. Whoops.
Whoops.
But being born is one of the greatest things I ever did. Fix it, you fools.
Existence isn't something you can just ask for, Bosco. You've got to earn it.
How's Half-Life?
How's life as a paradox treating you, Bosco?
Oh, it sucks, man. I want to exist all the way again. Do something.
How is this THEM detector supposed to work again?
It's a highly sophisticated technology that works based on a target person. You scan somebody with it, then use that to open a new destination for the time machine.
Ah, finally, a straight answer. I don't know why they started outsourcing tech support to store owners on spaceships.
Can you describe your father for us?
Man, I thought you guys were detectives. Haven't you figured out I was a test tube, baby? My mama didn't need a man. I got everything from her.
Where'd you get your paranoid fear of giant invisible conspiracies out to kill you?
That's a chemical imbalance that's all mine.
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure you can't give us any leads on your father?
Mama mentioned once she met him at the White House.
It's Superball.
We're on the case, Bosco.
We've got to go break up with your mother.
I told you guys, cut it out.
It's Superball.
What was that?
It printed a time card with a presidential seal and some strange numbers.
Oh. You have to put the time card in here.
Look, Sam, it's my summer office.
I don't think so, Max. Take a look around.
Welcome to the Oval Office, visitors. Next tour begins in 30 minutes.
This is a long time before the horrific sequence of events that led to your presidency.
I'm not leader of the free world here? This will not stand.
All right.
It's the official calendar of the United States. The best part of being president is changing the date for the entire country.
I don't want to change the date right now. I'm temporarily confused enough as it is. Whee!
Some groovy music.
Hi there, random Secret Service agent.
I can answer any of your questions. Please don't touch anything. I'm Agent Superball.
Superball?
It's a code name, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
In the future, we know a guy who looks just like you, with the same name.
I've never seen you before, and there couldn't be another Agent Superball, sir. The code names are unique.
Oh, Superball. I get it.
Where's the president?
Where's the president?
He's in the war room. Important national crisis. And when I said national crisis, I meant to say he's just watching television. We are not at the brink of war with Cuba.
All right, Sam, our mission is clear. Nuke the commie
I
bastard!
think we've seen enough of the war room for one lifetime, Max.
Yeah, you're right, Sam. Having to hurt people from a distance takes all the fun out of it anyway.
How do you like the prez?
What do you think of the president?
He's the greatest man who ever lived, sir.
Oh, these poor bastards of the 60s having to grow up in a world without David Arquette.
Heard any good gossip about the president?
Extra toes or nipples, can't talk to the press without slices of ham stuffed down his pants. Stuff like that.
The president is beyond reproach, sir. I won't hear any more of it.
How long have you been working for the White House?
Just a few months. I've already been assigned my first door.
That's all you do? Guard this door?
Not at all, sir.
He's a door
I
guy.
also provide tours, run the patent office, and narrate public service announcements.
That's a lot of work for one man.
I'm still new. In 40 years, I'll be promoted to receptionist.
Superball loves doors. That's his big personality trait. He guarded a castle one time. He's like, this is the best door I've ever been in front of.
Did you see a strange woman in here a while ago?
Assertive career woman, asking everyone to spit.
That's the one.
Yes, sir. I admired her independent spirit and sass.
We came here from the far-off future.
Aren't you amazed and surprised?
Isn't that shocking?
I've seen a lot of things, sir. It takes a lot to shock me.
Oh, really?
We need your help with something official.
What will it be, sir?
Maybe a patent.
We want exclusive rights to produce our latest invention.
We wish to crush competing inventors to see them driven before us and hear the lamentations of their patent lawyers.
Very well. What'll it be?
Motion engine?
It's a perpetual motion engine driven by racial tension.
What?
That's clever, sir. But I can't just issue a patent on an idea. I'd need a sample of the invention, plus an explanation of what makes it unique.
We want narration.
We want to hear you narrate a public service announcement.
All right. Are your cigarettes killing you? As unbelievable as it might seem, cigarettes made outside the U.S. actually contain chemicals that are addictive and possibly even harmful. For your own safety and that of your children, smoke only homeland-grown tobacco, the kind doctors recommend for your good health. Now you know. For a better America.
More,
We want
more,
to hear
please.
another public service announcement.
Do you know how to recognize a communist? Look for the telltale signs. All communists are double-jointed in their necks and elbows to aid them as they steal American secrets. Communists also secrete a brownish, viscous residue from their palms, which can be found on their homes, children, and pets. Now you know. For a better America.
More, please.
We want to hear another public service announcement.
Those were the only ones I know, sir.
Just those two. What about a tour?
We'd like a tour of the office.
Very well, sir. That's a desk. There's a couch. Another couch is there. A calendar. Some pictures. The door you see behind me is 100% Northwestern white pine with an interior flat jam in.
That's plenty, thanks.
He knows everything about the door.
Just keep guarding that door.
Gladly, sir.
We'll shock you.
I bet we could surprise you.
Can't be done, sir. I'm imperturbable.
We're your new sons.
We're your new sons.
And we want to live in your house and raise my children of questionable parentage.
And we're both axe murderers.
And I'm voting for Barry Goldwater.
Nothing?
It's like I said, sir. I'm not startled easily.
Well,
We killed your dog.
I'm surprised, sir.
Really?
Yes, surprised that you try that one again. It never works.
All right, we give up.
The man's a rock, Sam.
Nice try, sirs. I almost felt my pulse rate increase there.
bye.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Oi, oi, oi. Well, I guess we can scan you.
It printed a time card with our logo on it.
Can we get a sample of your spit, sir?
Hey, Superball, would you mind spitting on this? It's for a science project.
Can't, sir. I never spit. Unless I'm startled or under extreme distress.
We have to surprise him to get spit. New time card. 2008. Is this like present day or
helpings
like...
of tachyons in a gravy boat at the Grand Duchess's bat mitzvah.
What disgusting hellhole have we ended up in this time?
Looks strangely familiar, like Superball.
I'm not here, sirs. You can safely ignore me.
Done.
What? I just saw his eyes.
Max, have you been sending Boxy Betty to... Hey! What? Hey, buddy! Throw us that remote control, would you?
Okay.
You're gonna need this! Thanks, buddy. See you later.
That'll be interesting. That's where it's from.
Desk lamps are not something I care to discuss in mixed company. Bonang. Bonang.
Bonang.
Bonang. Bonang. Bonang.
Oh my god. That's probably the best bit in this season. That's so good.
What are you doing here in our office?
Investigating the president's disappearance, sir.
So, you're back with the Secret Service then?
Sure.
I can see his eyes under his glasses. It's weird. Max wasn't missing.
Max wasn't missing. We've been on a case.
We got beamed on board a spaceship.
That's ridiculous, sir. It must have been a weather balloon.
That was no balloon. It was a spaceship. Bosco saw it too.
Gas leak. Mass hypnosis.
2 abductions on the same street in the same week? And you're going to just try and cover it up?
I can neither confirm nor deny a cover-up, sir.
Who tipped you
How'd you
off?
find out we were missing?
There was a rat, sir. Claimed he was de facto owner of this office since your disappearance. He was quickly taken away for questioning.
Wow, it always takes us ages to get rid of Jimmy Two-Teeth. We must be slipping, Max.
All this time, I never thought to use rendition.
We met your twin.
We met a guy in Washington who's a dead ringer for you.
That would be me, sir.
That was 40 years ago. You couldn't still look that young without a time machine or something.
Clean living, sir. There's no such thing as time machines.
You're a good guy again.
Don't you feel better now that you're no longer working for bad guys like Jurgen?
Yes. I enjoy working for the Secret Service. Fighting the good fight. Protecting the president.
That reminds me, Sam. Can we wrap this case up pretty soon? I've got a healthcare system and 5 foreign governments to topple. And I'm way behind schedule.
How's the wife and kids?
Were you able to patch things up with Mrs. Superball?
That's a negative, sir. We spoke briefly. It ended badly. She says she can't talk to me when I'm emotional like this.
Stay positive.
Don't worry, Superball.
Every time life closes one door, it opens another.
That thought disgusts and terrifies me, sir.
Because doors.
Can you help us with our case?
What seems to be the problem?
Bosco's been abducted.
Easily explained, sir.
And he's trapped on a time-traveling spaceship.
There's no such thing as time travel, sir. Look into my eyes, please.
What were we talking about?
You'd said that Mr. Bosco is having a perfectly rational vacation in Pago Pago.
Yes. Pago. Hey, look, Max. It's Agent Superball.
You were saying something, sir.
That was weird.
Very good, sir.
Okay.
Be seeing you, Superball.
We can't seem to avoid it.
That was crazy. Hey, another volcano.
It's the model volcano that started this whole mess.
It was very thoughtful of future us to bring it back as a souvenir.
Well, let's scan this Superball.
Weird. It says I've already scanned him.
That's the same Superball we met over 40 years ago?
I'm aging gracefully, sir. Clean living.
Wow. Let's put a cork in this one.
Nah.
It's for the good of the future, Max.
Time stream altered.
Still got the suggestive thing. I don't know what putting a cork did. What do you mean time stream altered? Where's the alter? Where's the alteration? Is there anything else we forgot? Egg? Egg? Egg?
Hey, use that modified carbon dater on me!
Of course. Can't believe I haven't thought of that.
It printed a time card with Stinky's logo on it.
Aha. Imagine if I started putting in, like, next time on Sam & Max and just, like, put future footage. That'd be, like, way too much effort. And we'll see what's up at Stinky's and in the next part.